Hi. So, I want to show you something. Check this out. Put this silver ball, put it in the hand, put it here, hold in this hand, and just blow a little bit. It's gone. So you probably think it's in here. It's not. But, check it out. Oh! Hi, welcome back to my channel. Coach Alex here, and I really want to say thank you for stopping by. For those of you who aren't familiar with my channel, here we do something called grit coaching, which is basically helping people like you grow, renew, feel inspired, and even transform into the best selves that you can possibly be. So in today's episode, I'm hoping to do things a little differently and talk to you about a story that I recently read. And really, I want to give you what I got out of it. The fairy tale is about Peter, who was a young, lively boy. Peter was smart, athletic, could do a whole bunch of stuff. However, he couldn't really live in the present moment. That was his only flaw. So one day as he's sitting in class, he looks out the window and he couldn't wait for the time to go by to actually go and get out of school. When he was in school, he could never savor the moment. Every time he would sit there and daydream about the next best thing, about going home and playing with his toys. And he could never really live in the present moment. And so one day as he goes outside, he was playing, he felt really tired. And as he was tired, he lay down on the grass. He decided to take a quick nap. He put his head down and fell into a deep sleep not too long after that. And as soon as he fell asleep, he heard a voice that said, "Peter, Peter." He looked up, and to his astonishment, Peter saw an old lady with long white hair coming down to her shoulders. She was really old, about 100 plus years. And she came up to Peter and said, "Peter, I have something for you that may help you with your troubles." He's like, "What? What is it?" So the old lady pulled out of her pocket a ball, a shiny ball with a string that came out of a hole. And she explained to him that, "Peter, if you pull this string ever so slightly, hours will pass by. And if you pull it a little harder, days will go by. And if you put all your force into it, years could even go by." To Peter's astonishment and amazement, she's like, "Yes, please, give it to me. I would love to have that." And he took it, put it in his pocket, and went home and didn't think anything about it until the next day. As he's sitting in class again, watching the clock as it goes by, waiting to hit 3, Peter pulls out the ball and he remembers. The old lady said, "If I pull it a little bit, time will go by." And Peter did. He pulled it. And next thing you know, he's at home playing with his toys. "Wow," he said, "that's amazing. I can't believe this thing worked. Oh man, I really can't wait to grow up and become an adult." So, little did he know, he pulled it as really hard as he could and boom, paf. Time went by just like that. Years went by just like that. And he was married to a beautiful woman named Elise. And his mother was a bit older, showing a lot more white hair. He had a kid, and he was still unsatisfied, thinking, "Oh boy, if this ball could do that for me, what else could it do?" And so he decided to pull it again. And of course, what happened was, bam! Peter became an old man. He looked around and noticed that his mother was passed away. His wife, Elise, was also getting old. And his daughter left the house to live her own life. At that moment, when he's holding the ball in his hands, Peter realized that he never really took the time to savor the moments and stop and smell the roses. Peter was always in a rush, and now it's too late. He couldn't go back. He could only live the rest of his days as best as he could, but in his old age state, he couldn't really do much. And so Peter decided, "There's nothing I can do. I'll go back to sleep." And he fell asleep on his couch. As soon as he fell into a slightly deeper sleep, he heard the voice again. "Peter, Peter. And this time, it was his mother. He looked up and he saw his mom asking him, Peter, what are you doing out here again? You fell asleep on the grass. Peter was amazed and so happy to know that he had a second chance to actually live life again and take it a bit slower, to live in the present moment. And that day, Peter had something shine bright inside him. Peter realized that the best time is now, and the right moments are here. I don't need to speed up, and I need to slow down. Everybody goes through life in such a rush. I mean, when I was a kid, I remember wanting to grow up a lot faster as well. I never thought that growing up had so much more responsibility, and I'm sure you've felt something similar to that too. So what's the moral here? Savor the moments. Enjoy your time here. Appreciate the things, the small things that are around you that might seem trivial and mundane. To live in the present would do us all good. And hopefully you got something out of this. Oh, so good. Do you live in the present moment? Let me know. Comment in the section below and let me know how you actually savor the moments. What do you appreciate the most? What are you thankful for today? And who do you wish to spend the most time with? Who is the most important person in your life? These are all the questions that I think we should all ask ourselves to learn how to live 100% and be happy. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys in the next video. I really hope you enjoyed this. Like it if you can, right here. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you know somebody who could use as a pick-me-up or might be inspired from hearing this story, please share it with them. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee now.